Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Hammy Facts. Today, I was actually cleaning up the mudroom and I found this little thing, a hamster guide from Petco. So we are going to review it and see what is right and what is not very good. So, before we get started with this video, I need you guys to click that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share my channel. Can you do all those things? Okay, you ready? You have 5 seconds. That's it. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. If you did it, you're amazing. Thank you so very much. Okay, now let's get into this video. So, this is from Petco. Petco is literally like my third home. I love Petco so much. I don't like how they put their animals and everything. I got Cheeky from Petco, but I'm not going to be getting any more hamsters from pet stores. I'm going to be starting to rescue them. So I still go to Petco to get hamster toys and sometimes food. But, we have this when we first got Cheeky because I didn't do research, and that's why I made this channel. So, So, on the front, it has this very cute hamster, and it says the adult average size is 4 to 5 inches long. I'm not sure. Could be. I don't know. And they say the average lifespan is up to 2 to 3 years with proper care. I mean, it depends. I usually think about 1.5 to 2. 2 is very old. 3 years for a hamster, very old. So, if we get into it, there's a lot of reading. So, we won't read all of it, but basically their diet, what Petco says, contains of a well-balanced hamster diet contains of high-quality hamster food. That's good. You need high-quality hamster food. It also contains clean, fresh, filtered water, and you need to change it daily. Okay, so that's good. They need to have fresh water, and it needs to be clean. It says that they need grains, vegetables, fruits, and Timothy hay. You don't need Timothy hay, and it's not really for eating. It's more for, a burrow. And vegetables and fruits are very good for them. So that's pretty good. They did a pretty good job with that. There's only a few things I would change. So that's pretty much kind of the food and the diet. Then if we go over to housing, it says, I'm just kind of summing it up. It says they shouldn't be in 80 degrees Fahrenheit, or in direct sunlight or anything, or by a drafty area. They say habitat should be plastic, metal, or glass. I've never seen a metal hamster cage. Meaning, I know my top of my old hamster cage was metal, but, I don't know. Plastic, metal, and it should be escape-proof. There should be plenty of room for your hamster to exercise and play. That is very good. It is best to provide the largest habitat possible. So that is very good. They need a big space to run around. Now, what I don't agree on is bedding. They say 1 to 2 inches of bedding. 5 to 6 is probably a minimum for 5 to 6 is cutting it pretty close. I have about 6 because my bin, I don't want him smushed to the top. So I can't fit much more, but 10 inches of bedding is really good because they dig and they make burrows and everything, so they need all of that inches of bedding. So 1 to 2, not even a dwarf or a robo or a winter white could be able to get down there. Near would a teddy bear hamster or a Syrian. So they need way more inches than 1 to 2. They say high quality paper bedding, crumbled paper bedding, or hardwood shavings. I'm not sure what they're referring to as crumpled paper or paper bedding, but soft paper. And they say hardwood shavings. So I'm not really, they're doing a pretty good job so far, but they could fix a few things. Now this was over like 6 months ago when I got Cheeky. So they could have changed it, but I just went to Petco and I didn't see any more, so I'm not sure if they changed it. They say never to house any hamsters together, so that's very good. And they say play during the night and rest during the day, so nocturnal. So, yep. Then they also say play during the night and rest during the day, nocturnal, but can easily adjust to your schedule. So I think they're meaning that hamsters could be awake during the day and sleep at night, which if you want to do that, then just don't get a hamster. Get like a dog or a pet that is awake during the day and sleeps at night. Because you don't train your hamster to be awake during the day, even though you want to see it. If it's not the right pet for you, then just don't get it. They say habitat maintenance, I don't agree on. They say to wash everything out, take out all the shavings, wash it all down, then let it dry and everything, then put all new shavings back in, 1 to 2 inches apparently, and then your hamster is going to be fine. I don't agree. They say you should clean it once a week, which if you have a right size cage, you shouldn't need to clean it very often. You should always do a little bit of spot cleaning, every few weeks, but you should never take out all the shavings and clean the entire thing down. Now, if the glass is looking dirty, then maybe just move the shavings aside and clean down the cage. But you don't need to take all the shavings out. So I don't know why they say that. But yeah. Then also what I don't agree on is if you've watched my last video on sand baths, then that can help you. But they basically say that hamsters stay clean and rarely need baths, but can be spot clean with a damp washcloth or baby wipes. Sand baths are made to help clean them. They have oils on their fur and they can't get them wet. So that's why sand baths are made. So yeah, no washing is necessary. They're not like dogs. They're like cats. Most cats. They don't need to be bathed. They clean themselves. That's why you get sand and not dust. That's why you get a sand bath, to clean themselves. You don't need to get your hamster wet. Please, don't bathe your hamster in water. Anyway, and then they talk about hairless hamsters, which I don't know much about. I've never really looked into hairless hamsters. So yeah. Then they basically go onto the back and they say a shopping list for hamsters, supplies and stuff. So a good-sized hamster habitat, which would be 450 square inches or bigger. Yeah, bigger is always better. 1,000, oh, amazing. 50, horrible. You need to upgrade. High-quality hamster food, which contains of lots of seeds. If you want to learn about that and diets and treats and stuff, go to my other video and I talk about that. I think that's posted. Is it posted? Maybe it's not, but I made one and I'll try to post it. Okay, so high quality hamster food contains of lots of seeds, vegetables, fruits, all that kind of stuff. Mealworms, all that stuff. Treats. Treats should be given. I mean, it's like us not eating ice cream for our entire life. So treats should be given, not too many and not sugary ones. Bedding. Soft bedding or wood shavings. I think soft bedding is better. I have 2 bins and one is soft bedding where he sleeps and the other one is a little bit kind of where his wheel is and stuff, and it's not really where he sleeps. But in the summer, wood shavings are very good for them. Nesting fluff. Okay. It's about to get pretty cruel, so if you guys want to skip forward a little bit, if you want. So, the thing about nesting fluff. Okay, the thing about nesting fluff is they sell it on Amazon, and there's this cute little hamster sleeping on it, all nice and cozy. I'm not sure why it's made. That's what soft shavings are for. Basically, it's like fluff that your hamster is supposed to sleep on, but it ends up getting tangled around all their limbs, aka their arms or their legs, and it could end up cutting off their blood circulation, which could mean they end up chewing their leg off, and then it doesn't go over very well. Yeah, so just don't use nesting fluff. It's not necessary. Like, literally, it's not necessary. Anyway, a food bowl or a water bottle. All those, are necessary. A lot of people don't use food bowls. They just kind of scatter feed so that your hamster can forage. That's what I do. And a water bottle or dish that you have, any is fine. An exercise wheel. I will make a video about that. But your hamster should not have an arch back when they're running, and their nose should not be jammed up against the front of the wheel. I think don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure everybody should have, like, again, a bigger wheel is better. So I think for the minimum for a dwarf is 6, but like an 8-inch wheel to an 11 and 12 is amazing. 6 might be cutting it like very, very small. So I think like an 8 to an 11 to a 12-inch wheel is good. For a Syrian, 11 to 12 inches is good for them. I think a 12, I'm pretty sure. Then a hideaway place. That is basically like a hideout in case they get scared, they can run into them. So you're supposed to have a good amount. And also sometimes they'll sleep in there. I'm not really sure why, but they do. Toys. Lots of toys. Bridges, chew toys, climbing toys, ladders, everything. It gives your hamster something to do. Wood chews. Hamsters' teeth don't stop growing, so they need stuff to chew on. Mineral chews, basically like the same thing, again, to help your hamster chew on stuff. Chew tubes, again, basically like the same thing. And then the last one is optional. It's a book about hamsters. But if you want, you can watch my videos and you don't need a book. So that is it for the hamster care sheet. I think Petco overall did a pretty good job, except for the bedding, the shopping list, and getting your hamster wet. Apart from that, they did a pretty good job. So good job to Petco. They sell a lot of good stuff, so if you guys want to go check them out. I don't know, it's up to you guys if I would recommend getting a hamster from there. I'm going to be starting rescuing hamsters instead of getting them from pet stores because they all come from hamster mills, and I want to stop that because it's not right. So I'm going to start rescuing, but if you guys really feel the need to get a hamster from like a pet store or something, that is totally up to you guys. I'm not going to stop, but just make sure if you do that, that you give your hamster a good home, and that if it's really up to you to get a hamster and you only do it because you really want to and you're not like forced into it, or if you kind of want one, just give your hamster a good home. Okay, guys? Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, share my channel. Please, guys, 25. That's all I'm asking for. 25. That's 15. 15 more. We're almost there. And if you guys want to go check out my other channel, the Cool Sauce channel, I will try to leave it in the description down below, and you can go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.